Okay, I got time to float along until I reach the water. Falling down, I wonder if I'll burn out when I hit the bottom. Every day I'm swimming through the galaxy, I feel the heat. The sun is shining through the blinds and washing over me. I see the giants waving me on over.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's gonna be a more of a discussion video. We have 4 days left until all hell breaks loose. The new pack is coming. I think Duelist Cup is coming this month around the 11th. This is how they do stuff. They put the new pack right before the Duelist Cup. I'm gonna talk about what's gonna be in the new pack. It's been leaked by DK, if you know him, on YouTube. We'll go over to my Chrome tabs here. He put up a thing on his website, Master Duel Meta. This is where the Dark Magician guide is if you wanna get a Dark Magician. So new packs. I don't really care about anything down here, but this is interesting. All these Gravekeeper cards are so they're gonna be reprinted in the March or April pack. And it's implied that they're gonna be the March pack. They leaked Sprite of Miracles and the new step of Duelist, everything that was in that pack like 1 week or 2 weeks ahead of it coming out. And these Gravekeeper cards being reprinted. And if you know who used the Gravekeeper cards, it's Ishizu. And it's been leaked here by him on his YouTube 3 days ago. Save gems for these cards called the Ishizu cards. These cards are kind of one of the most broken cards added. Both power elements in the TCG and the OCG. As you can see, they're all like hit. Well, half of them are hit in the OCG, half of them are hit. All of them are hit to 1 in the TCG. They pretty much have some effects that can special summon themselves, like this one, special summon this card. But I think one of them has the good effect here. Kelback, I think, is the best one. A card is sent from the hand or deck to your opponent's graveyard. You can target one special summon monster opponent controls. Special summon this card from your hand. Return that card to hand. These first two, they send cards from the top of your deck. This is very good against in Tier Element if you know that deck. I'll search it up right now. Tier Element cards. They're delaying that as long as possible because Tier Element with the Ishizu or Tier Element by itself. Tier Element and Sprite are like two of the party elements. Really broke the meta with these decks, especially with the Ishizu cards. Tier Elements will just become broken. Like they have this card ban, their main fusion. It's gonna be summoned off Insta Fusion, and this card just does way too much. It can like fusion by itself by sending a Tier Element card. It can add a Tier Element card. It can push summon a Tier Element card from the graveyard, then it can send 5. It does way too much. And these cards, and then they have 2 level 4s, which can allow them to go into like level 4s, like Dweller, which is the counter to Tier Element and the Ishizu cards. And they have these cards that just freely search Tier Element monsters. Like I don't know what Konami was thinking, and then this is the gate as well. But yeah, the problem with these cards is that they're gonna break the meta. Like sending 5 cards off in the deck. Runic will probably play this to like mill you out faster. So if you like getting milled by Runic, you're probably gonna be facing these cards. But these cards actually counter Runic. These two right here, they shuffle. And I'm kind of scared of these cards. These cards will probably make the graveyard. All graveyard decks, including our boy Dark Magician that needs Eternal Soul to summon himself back from the graveyard. They'll just shuffle him back into the deck, and then once we run out of copies of Souls, we cannot send Dark Magician out from the deck anymore, and that's pretty much, we have to just draw him, and then we probably lose the game because they're gonna have, if they're not limited, they need to all be limited, or they're just gonna see too much play. If they limit one or semi-limit both of these, every one of them, they're gonna see too much play. They target 3. Target 3 cards in any graveyard. Yeah, you just need to limit every one of them because they can just shuffle back Dark Magician, shuffle back even Soul Servant if they don't want us to use that. And they gonna have 6 copies of the Shufflers. And this even affects the tier list. So if you're playing anything on the tier list right now, it's probably gonna be way worse in 4 days. I don't know if Runic Sprite will probably be the same, the best deck in the format because Tier Limit is still not here. Maybe another deck maybe it'll get punched down in the tier list. But yeah, Runic Fountain, it shuffles from the graveyard. If they Medora or Keldo your Runic Fountain, it's gonna not resolve. Just like the Eternal Soul's not gonna resolve if they get the Dark Magician is getting shuffled. elf summons from the graveyard, you can't elf summon if they just shuffle it. So and that's just Sprite, and then there's pure Sprite here. Like tier list is so crazy. Look at 3 Sprite variants on the same tier list. Sprite. The same thing. Elf summons from the graveyard. You can't do that. Just for cost, that should be fine. But like elf, that's gonna be interrupted. Brandon Despia, you all know how broken like call by on Brandon Red is. If they use like their Mirror Jade to get this set, and then you just call by this, just Medora it, and it doesn't resolve because it targets. So the target's gonna be gone in the deck, and not gonna be able to use a Brandon Management as well. This targets in the graveyard. If you use Brandon Despia still. I think it's tier 2 on the tier list. Yeah, it's still kicking. Shadow Brigade Sprite, another Sprite variant. You hate to see it, but this card, if it summons from the graveyard, you can like shuffle if they don't have enough to like summon Shrek, interrupts Revolt, interrupts Elf. Yeah. Runic, of course, it interrupts the Runic Fountain, which is their best card. Yeah. This has these cards have so many implications in like every deck. I think Blue doesn't really care about them because they don't really use the graveyard. Math Mech interrupt Super Factorial, they can't get their Send 3 with Lapation. And this is also funny. I was watching a stream and I was like, Max C, can't they Medora shuffle back Maxi to dodge Cold Buy? So Cold Buy is gonna be less useful against your hand traps because they can just Medora. They can shuffle back their Ash if they Ash your Maxi, or like if your opponent ashes something. So if you ash something, they can shuffle, and you have Cold Buy, and they have Cold Buy, you can like shuffle Ash Blossom back in the deck so it dodges Cold Buy. So hand traps are gonna be probably more powerful because Medora can protect them, or Keldo Cold Buy. And Sorcerer Tenny, it'll interrupt the Tennies because they have to be in the grave, most likely. Not a lot of people use it from the hand. And then, and I just want to talk about, this is just gonna get worse. If you don't want to search up here, Mystios, target a light or dark in either graveyard, banish it. Target a light or dark in each graveyard, banish it. Target a light or dark in each graveyard, banish it. And this is a quick effect if your opponent controls a monster. So you have to change around your playstyle when these cards come out. I think these cards might come out in a structure deck. They're taking way too long to come out. Brandon Regain and Brandon Beast and all these Brandon cards might wait a little bit longer to bring them out, but yeah, this is just it's not looking good. I think they were I knew this was gonna happen. They're gonna release a Dark Mission support too late. They're gonna release us with or after Sprite or Tier Limit is here, or after Bystials come, and then our deck is just gonna become way worse because these cards and these Ishizu cards also counter us, or decks that can just be broken Sprite Tier Limit on the power level. So our deck can really get, like, our deck really needed to be released. I know they want to save it for anniversary, but our deck really needs to be released like right after Blue Eyes, so it can like we can be as powerful as we can be with the Brandon variant. Brandon variant was new, but now we're on the edge of these cards are coming out in 4 days, and then who knows what's in the April pack. Tournament, Bystials, maybe they just truck the Bystials in that pack, and this deck just becomes way worse because and then especially with no Dragoon. But I'll probably run a Bystial version of Dark Magician because we just have to run Bystials to counter the Bystials. If you take away their target, it can't push, and then their hard ones return. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video because in a few days everybody's gonna be like, why is Eternal Soul not resolving? Oh, it's because of this card right here, or this card. Or why is like my entire deck milled, and like I don't have any Illusion Chaos left in deck, or I don't have any Souls left in deck. These cards are milling your deck. But yeah, I hope they take precautions, limit to 1, all of them. Maybe they're all SR, but they're probably gonna be all UR just to get the money. KONAMI, they love the money. But yeah, I don't know why they made these cards so powerful as they did. For Or I guess they wanted to. Where's it? Is the exchange of spirit here? No. But I guess they wanted to make her support very powerful, but like this is too much control over the graveyard. They already have like Necro Valley. Yeah. And also I want to talk about this. When tournament comes out, I hate that Rod is kind of level 3. Like I wish he was a tuner or a level 4. So if we can normal summon to Rod, we can go into this card that I keep talking about, Dweller, that counters the Ishizus and tournament. Stops it from activating card effects in the graveyard, which they need to do. These two trigger in the graveyard. These two are quick effects in the graveyard. Yeah. Well, let's go back to Master Duel. So yeah, 4 days. They implemented cards or 300 cards now because they're gonna end in 4 days. 4 days until piece of cards. Rank up now. I'm gonna try to get to diamond before that, but I'm not sure. School has been getting crazy. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.